When the question, how do you feel about yourself, was asked of a certain group of people, they responded with some really honest answers. And some of those answers are, I'm going to put them in first person. And they are, I feel completely disconnected and disappointed in myself. I want to do better. I fail as a human. I want to try harder. I made mistakes and failed and failed. I just got to pick myself up again and again. I dislike myself immensely for all the stupid decisions I have made in my life, which has led to me being incredibly lonely at my age. I feel like I'm a waste of time and space because all I do is mess things up and hurt people I love. I am worthless, hopeless, overwhelmed, and anxiety kicks in. I will never, ever feel beautiful. I hate everything about myself, my looks and personality, how I dress and act, how depressed I always am, and how much of a walking, talking mess I am. I am invisible. I hate myself and I feel unworthy and disgusting. I am ugly, fat, useless, worthless, foul, and disgusting. I feel like a selfish loser because I say hurtful things sometimes when I am mad. I am unloved, unwanted, and can never say or do anything right. I feel worthless most of the time, like I'm not capable of giving or receiving love from someone. I am a piece of, and I'm going to say a loser and a stupid idiot. I am talentless and a completely unnecessary human being. I feel lost. I prefer not to think about myself. It makes me more stressed and depressed and mad. I wish I was dead. Wow. So I know these comments are pretty heavy, but if you're honest with yourself, most of us have thought something similar to this. Mm-hmm. You may have done some things to help yourself, help you feel better about you. But if it's not transformed on a deep subconscious level, no amount of changing your situation or positive self-talk or any other Band-Aid approach will make a difference when you're triggered. So today we're going to bust the myth that positive thinking and self-love can help you feel better about yourself and result in change. And I am your host, Alicia French. I am a coach and mentor for people who feel stuck in the pain and triggers of the past by helping them fully erase the pain of the past, rewire those experiences, and move forward in life feeling totally free, confident, and whole from the inside out. And I am here with McCall LeBaron, Master Nutrition Therapist and owner of Integrity Wellness, a worldwide virtual functional nutrition practice. So McCall, take it away. I know you've got some things to talk about here.
Yeah, so this is a deep one. I feel so sad,
Yeah.
Because that was my reality most of those at some point in my life.
Yeah.
I thought those things,
Me
whether
too.
I wanted to admit it or not.
Yes.
But that's really where the start of where most of the people that we work with begin.
Yeah.
And just what I'm present to in reading that list all right there in your face is like, wow, that's the truth. And it's the truth that we hide from ourselves. It's the truth that we gloss over. It's the pain that we don't want to see inside of us to try to make ourselves feel better. But that's some really heavy stuff. That's like a matter of life and death type stuff.
Yeah.
So I've got 2 points to talk about today that are really going to help you guys understand why you're stuck there and what it's really going to take to transform that and to actually have a new chance at a different life and a different view of yourself. So, the first one is that all that positive talk, positive self-care, the mindset work that you do, the massages you give yourself, you go buy yourself these treats, like whatever that is that you do to try to not feel that way, it's all conscious. It's a conscious, you're just consciously trying to do stuff, and it's only activating the conscious centers in your brain. And so the truth is that those emotions and those feelings and those thought processes of how we see ourselves and how we see the world around us and what we think, those are just indicators. Those are just the check engine light on your car, right? They're just the gas empty light. And what we're all trying to do by bucking up, getting over with it, doing our affirmations, like trying to get over it, trying to be positive, like all those things we try to do, and the therapy and the counseling and then I'll try this form of therapy, then I'll try hypnotherapy, then I'll try these like meditation videos, then I'll like watch motivational videos on YouTube for 21 days straight, and then I'll buy this other book, How to Detox My Brain, like you're just doing all this stuff, and then I'll take a seminar, and then I'll just give up because none of it's working and I'm just in a slump. Like that roller coaster ride, we're all focusing on trying to make the light go off, the check engine light. We put tape over it, we try to replace the bulb, we try to, we're trying to like Sharpie over it, duct tape. That's what we're doing instead of putting gas in the car. Now we can't see gas in the car. We can only see the light that goes on or off. We don't see the engine or really know how it works if you're like me. We just see the light, right? So consciously, this is your brain. Okay, you have a conscious and an unconscious. And they're physical parts of your brain that have different jobs, okay? So your conscious part of your brain is responsible for what you see, think, and feel. All those emotions, those thoughts, those feelings, those reactions, your values, your will, right? Or your ability to choose. We're not robots, so, you do make choices. That's all conscious. And the subconscious is responsible for everything else. So most of how your body works is subconscious. You don't think about your heart beating or digestion or your immune system. You might think that you're going to wave at me, but you didn't consciously have to make the signal go from here to all the muscles in your brain, So
great.
most of your body function are deeper beliefs. When we make up what our personality is going to be, which can change. All those past memories, right? The triggers, the root is down here in the subconscious. Now I ask people, how, on a percentage, how much do you think you're aware of in your life? Your awareness is conscious, right? How much of your life do you think you see, think, and feel, and that your choices make up? It feels like it's probably 75, 80%, right? Because I'm aware of most things from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed. I make choices all day long. I see, think, and feel and hear and all day long, right?
Right.
And I'm, the beliefs, the personality, the memories, I'm not aware of those all the time. I'm not aware of my heart beating all the time. So that's probably 20%. That's what most of you tell me anyway. So it's actually 9 to 12% is conscious. We're going to say 10 to make it easy. And you guys have heard this all the time. You hear you only use 10% of your brain, where they're meaning consciously. So that means that 90%, most of your brain function is subconscious, meaning it's hidden from your view. You're unaware of it. It's unconscious. 90% of what goes on is subconscious. So the next piece is that your brain only lets in, this is a filter. It's called the reticular activating system, or the reticular activator. And it only lets you see, think, and feel what's already true or relevant according to what? Not according to what I want to feel, because I don't want to feel that whole list. In fact, I know most of it's not true. I'm just being hard on myself, or most of it's not true. It's just how I feel right now. Most of it's not true. That's just because of the traumatic trigger that's going on in my brain, right? So it's not true based on what I want to see, feel.
Right.
It's based on what's true according to what's already down here in the subconscious as true, based on what I believe. Okay. So affirmations come in all day long. Positive thinking comes in all day long. All those books you read, all that therapy and talking, and even the cognitive behavioral therapy, and even the EMDR comes into your brain, and your reticular activator asks, is this true or relevant? And according to what you already believe, that's already causing what you see, think, and feel, it'll just kick it out.
So you're not talking about whether I believe in God, whether I believe, the world is flat,
Yes, I would call those your values. For the sake of our language here, those external things like, I'm a Democrat or I'm a Republican, or I am gay or straight, or I, want to be married or don't, or I want to be an entrepreneur or I don't, or I want to be a stay-at-home mom, or I don't want kids at all. Like all of those external things, I believe in God or not, or this religion, blah, blah, blah. Those are all what I would put in your value system.
right?
And it has nothing to do with what we subconsciously believe, which is all about us. How we're going to survive, by the way. My beliefs are always about me and how I survive and look good and all of that good stuff. So most of us don't actually believe down here what we want to believe in our value system.
Right.
It's like, do you believe in God? Do you believe God loves everyone? Oh, yeah. Do you feel lovable? Do you feel loved all the time? No. Well, that's incongruent. That's weird. You know what I mean?
Right.
I believe in gentle parenting, or, you could pick any value system you have, but do your emotions match it 100% of the time? No. And that's because we have these limiting beliefs about ourselves, like I'm a failure, I'm a screw up, I'm not good enough, I'm out of control in this situation, I'm not powerful, I'm not successful, I'm not capable, I'm not smart enough, I'm damaged, I'm broken. We all develop these deeper belief systems. So that's developed by age 6. This filter seals by age 6. Nothing else gets in except what's already true or relevant. Notice I said 6 years old. We don't really have a frontal lobe at all by that time, a rational thinking adult perspective. It's all emotional, right? From the perspective of like a 6-year-old and younger, when like, oh my gosh, my 2.5-year-old was throwing a fit over something the other day. I can't remember what it was, but it was something like, no, you can't throw that glass, or you can't play with broken glass, or something like that. And she was throwing this big old fit. The end of the world, and you're like, I'm not going to let you do that. That's not good for you, And she probably made up some belief about herself, like, I'm out of control forever in my life. I'm a failure because my mother wouldn't let me do this. So it's all emotional. So this filter only lets in what's true or relevant. And if you don't already believe and see and think and feel automatically like it's true, it will get kicked out. And that's why you all feel better for a couple days or a couple weeks from that affirmation, or a couple minutes, or that book, or that new relationship that's making you feel so much better, that new job, or I quit my job, or I quit my relationship and I feel so much better, or, that seminar, you get all hyped up because it's all motivational.
Yeah.
And then you go back to normal. So anywhere where you experience a lack, like you don't have willpower, the power is here in the root. And the will is only conscious. So you can have willpower unless both are actually in alignment and in agreement. So anything that you want to give up, any bad habit or bad way of thinking or toxic emotions or triggers that you want to give up, and you try, and then they just come back, this is the mechanism at play. Any positive thing, any goal that you have that you just like, I need to take care of myself, I need to eat better, I need to work out, I need to get outside, I need to not stay in bed and binge watch Netflix all the time, I need to, like, whatever that is, I have a goal, a goal for my work, for my performance, or for the kids, or like for the house, or whatever, and you just can't get yourself to do it, this mechanism is at play. So when I say, number one, that all of your trying and choices are conscious, it only activates the 10% of your brain. And that's not where the actual, this is just the warning light, the check engine light. It's not where it's coming from. So not only is 90% of what you, your whole life driven by what's hidden from your view, but your subconscious actually gives the conscious what you see, think, and feel. So 100% is subconscious. 100% is subconscious. So you can't fix anything up here because the problem's not up here.
Right, right.
I can pull the flower off the weed all day long and it's just gonna come back because that's not where the roots are. So I got an email from somebody who's gonna start doing the mindset work. And she's not in a program up to this point, and I'm just gonna read what she says. I really want to start doing this morning mindset thing. We do that a lot in our other Facebook group, the Integrity Wellness Worldwide Community. Great group. You should join it if you're not already. She says, I really want to start doing this morning mindset thing. This is so awesome. To be honest, though, it feels scary to me.
Right.
How it's like possibility willpower. It sucks right back into those subconscious feelings. To be honest, it feels scary to me. What if I don't get it right? What if I'm wanting the wrong things? I have a lot of self-doubt and negative self-talk in my head, which is bringing me down. So that's something I want to get rid of. Now she's fixing it because that's what the brain does. Oh, do I like it? Do I not? No, I don't like it. Well, let's just fix it. And round it goes. I can always change my goals along the way, but at least I should have some goals. So I'm going to try. I'm going to try it out. So you may not hear the buzzwords in that, but the buzzwords are, I really want to do this thing, but all this negative stuff that's going to sabotage me and that sabotages me every single day, that's going to wipe me out and my fears and whatever. But it'd be really good to have a goal. So I'm going to try. And we don't do try. We don't do hope either. Because if you have to try or hope, it's only conscious. And it's not going to make any difference. Why? Because this filter is going to kick it out in minutes, days, weeks, months. It's going to kick it out and you're going to be stuck with the same thing. So unless if you want the rest of your life to constantly wrestle with those fears, those doubts, that negative self-talk, you've got to actually do something different. Something that's going to get to the root cause subconsciously and eliminate it forever. See, when I put gas in my car, the light goes off. I get what I want. I just didn't even have to work at the light going off. It just went off. Why? Because the car's working. You know, when I actually get the engine fixed, the light goes off. Magical. But it's not by dealing with the light. It's not by resisting the light. It's not by trying to change the light, fix the light, break the light, avoid looking at the light. That's what you guys are all doing. And I've done it. And Alicia's done it.
Yes, absolutely.
So what's so miraculous is this second piece, which is that you actually have to make the subconscious change for yourself. Nothing you do up here is going to work. You know it's working when you automatically see, think, and feel differently from your heart, from an emotional place. We talk about living inside out. That means all the warning lights are off. I just feel great. Okay.
Yes.
So if you're not there, there's a subconscious hidden from your view reason. So the relationship from the subconscious to the conscious, does this make sense to you guys? It's all subconscious. So what happens after you've addressed the root cause? Let's say you just change what's true or relevant. You change those beliefs. Well, automatically, without trying, you let in new stuff that proves the new positive beliefs true, and then automatically changes what you see, think, and feel. It's an automatic mechanism of your brain. So you don't have to try. So, and then the warning light goes off. So there might be different root causes. For some people, it might be structural. You might have your neck out of alignment that's cutting off your nerve supply to a certain part of your brain that doesn't get the right blood flow that causes you anxiety. And
Yeah.
the warning light might be anxiety or depression or self-doubt or lack of being able to regulate your emotions or feeling tired or depressed. It could be any number of those things. In fact, you can Google. There's lots of charts about the spine and the emotional symptoms that come from the different parts of your spine that are out of alignment. It's a real thing. So it could be structural. You might be thinking you have an emotional problem when really it's like your nerves and your blood flows cut off to a part of your brain or a part of your body. It could be metabolic, meaning like your blood sugar's off, or you have crazy inflammation in your gut or in your brain and it's causing dysfunction. It could be a toxin in the environment that your body hasn't detoxed and you're loaded full of toxins. And those known toxins are known to cause emotional problems, mental problems, and physical problems. It could be emotional. It could be that you've got these stored emotions from the past that you've never resolved. Everyone has those in this group. So, or the negative beliefs that keep you stuck in that negative thought process and those negative emotions, which everybody in this group has, by the way. It could be dehydration. Did you know that 1% of dehydration in the central nervous system has been shown to cause severe psychological symptoms?
Wow, that's significant.
Yeah, 1%. That's it. 1%. It's like a known fact. Food allergies. You could be reacting to something you're putting in your mouth that's even healthy. It doesn't even have to be bad food. It could be healthy food. But if you have a gut problem that you don't know about, and frequent infections and frequent antibiotics and I don't know, diarrhea, constipation, gas, bloating, that could be alone enough to cause these thoughts, these doubts, these negative views of yourself. It sounds crazy, doesn't it? Because you'd never connect the dots. But once you understand the root mechanism of how your brain works and how your brain governs your body, it makes total sense. So, you could spend a ton of money trying a bunch of different things, and you probably already have. If not, then that's another part of the problem, is that you can't get yourself to do anything about it. So, and there's a root cause to that, by the way. More than just willpower is missing. The root cause power is missing. So you could try chiropractic and massage and acupuncture and therapy and hypnotherapy and affirmations and, EMDR and, massages and just whatever. Seminars and books and deep breathing exercises. I'm trying to think of all the stuff I've heard you guys say. I mean, and drugs, we've had people like that just have to take marijuana every day, and people who like tried mushrooms because they heard that helped PTSD. And I mean, you could right. Get on the perfect supplements for the best mood boosting, mood cure thing. You could whatever, all of those systems, that this essential oils, and herbs, and like you could try the natural route and the conventional route, all these medications, and even surgery for Pete's sake. And you could just do all that and still not have a clue why you don't feel well, why it didn't work. So what's actually missing here is that first, before we do anything about it, we actually have to find the root cause, which is going to be in the subconscious, whether it's physical, mental, or emotional. Otherwise, it's just a guessing game. And statistically, we know that 9 out of 10 of you listening to this, I would probably say all of you, but statistically, 90% of people just continue to suffer with the same stuff their entire life. They never find that lasting solution. We know that 90% of you. So 9 out of 10 listening to this call right now, likely that's you, are just going to repeat it forever. And you're going to try a million things, and some of them are going to work some of the time and others not. And then it's going to be inconsistent and it's going to be confusing, and you're not going to have a handle on your triggers. And you're going to think that that new relationship just magically changed your whole life, and so you feel so much better until the next thing comes along that triggers you, and then there you are back again into the pit, the depths of despair. So I hope this is helping you guys see from a scientific point of view where the problem's actually at. It's down here. And if you have questions about what you've tried, we can tell you if that's conscious or subconscious and where it's working.
Yeah, exactly. All the functions in the body are subconscious. That's why you're saying it's all here. So everything that you got going in the body, most of the time we're up in the conscious part. We're really just like in our thoughts and what we're present to and how we feel about our life. And we're really not even conscious to how we feel unless, you stub your toe or,
Or until it becomes unbearable.
Exactly.
And then boom, that's the warning light. I feel like crap today. The warning light, I'm really scared and insecure thinking about doing mindset work every day because I have a lot of limiting self-doubt. Like now you're aware. And that is conscious. Your awareness is conscious.
Right.
But what are you actually aware of? What is the actual self-doubt?
Right. Where does it come from?
What is the anxiety? Have you ever wondered what actually is it? No, it's a thing. It's like either a chemical, a molecule, or like a part of or a part of your brain, that pathway that's like like it's real. So do you know what it is? Nobody ever thinks about that. All they think about is I feel doubt. I feel fear. I feel overwhelmed. I feel tired. It's great for you to be aware of that, but it does nothing. That's like saying I feel that the gas empty light is on in my car. It's on again. Making light, right? But you wouldn't sit there and do that. You actually know why. When it's your car, you know why.
And it's automatic, right? The automatic response is to say, I feel this way. Oh, I must be really a bad person. I must, look, I didn't do this to help myself. I didn't do this. I didn't, say the right thing. And yeah, I feel this way. And it's because I'm just this bad, terrible person. And like you're saying, it's the same thing as seeing the gaslight and looking at the gaslight going, oh, I'm so terrible because I didn't put the gas in the gas tank. I'm just so terrible. And look, now I'm on the side of the road. What a terrible person. Well, that doesn't help you, and you don't make the call to have somebody come put gas, you're just sitting there in the car. I'm this terrible person. Look what I did. You're still on the side of the road.
Yes,
so
it's probably
that ourselves.
Yes, this probably means that my relationship's gonna fail. I'm not gonna lose the weight, and then you start projecting into your future.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't have anxiety about the gaslight coming on. I just know what it's an indicator for, and then I go take care of it.
Yep.
That's it. And so when you know the root cause, you're no longer traumatized and stuck in the emotion you feel, or dealing with like letting go of the emotion. Let's tap that one away. Let's release, let's release that emotion. No, it's like, exactly where it came from, exactly what to do, and you create a permanent solution. So it's very empowering when you actually know what's going on. The only reason you're stuck is because you don't actually know what's going on. It's like, if you had chronic headaches and they finally discovered it's because there was a tumor in your brain, we're just going to take the tumor out.
Right.
It takes away all the angst about, I don't know why I don't have headaches. No, it's like, let's find the real cause, let's find the real cause and do something about it. So Alicia, is there anything you want to share more about this?
I think you hit it all right on the nail. And, we just want you to know that every day we see people transform on a subconscious level from the inside out. And we want you also to get these tools to get your life, to not just sit there in the car and see your future just spiraling down. And so we're really committed that you can really get your life back.
Yeah, so, we're the emotional mechanics.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah, and it happens fast. I love what you pointed out, Alicia. I see people after one belief switch or 2 weeks of belief switches being like, I feel totally good about sex now. Like I had 30, 40 years of sex trauma, rape, molestation, like, whatever. It's like gone. I don't see, think, and feel the same way. I don't know how that was possible. How did that happen so fast? It's just gone. The check engine light's just off. And we're just like, we just put gas in your car. Like, of course it's off because we just put gas in your car, you know.
Yeah,
It'll only
exactly.
come on when there's a problem. So
Mhm.
you're not going to have these indicators. So you guys, right now, you've got your check engine and your gas lights on. You know, you haven't taken your car in to be serviced, and all the mechanics you've used so far don't know the mechanics of your car. They're dealing with the symptoms, the conventional, a lot, the holistic therapies. They're all working on some other part of the car. They're not getting to the root cause. So if there's something going on still here, there's a root cause unaddressed. And it's as simple as just bring your car in. We're going to do the diagnostics. We're going to bring you a report of exactly what's not working and why, exact plan to fix it, like permanently. And then
Right.
we'll teach you how to be your own mechanic for your own car.
Mhm.
You're actually the one who knows it best.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
a custom car for you. It's like super cool and sci-fi. So all right. So Alicia, what is the next step? Like if people are sick of seeing, thinking, and feeling this way, they actually want to bring their car in to get the diagnostics run of what's not working and why they feel the way they do, why they think the way they do, why they have those doubts and emotions and negative self-talk.
Yeah.
What is the next step?
So the next step is to apply for your free breakthrough session with us. So you can just click on the link that's posted with this video, and we'll get on that call and look at why what you're doing isn't working to really get your life back and really live like we're talking about here. We'll also look at whether you're a good fit for this work, because not everyone is. And if you are, then we'll talk about what it looks like to get started with us. So thank you so much for being here and watching this and taking the time to really take a look for yourselves at what's going on inside of you on that subconscious level. And I say thank you because when you get to hear what we have to offer people, we get the gift of knowing that you have something amazing available to you that you did not have available. And so we get a lot of joy out of that. So McCall, is there anything you want to say to wrap up?
Nope, just another thank you. You know, hop on the call. Whether you're a good fit or not, it is a life-changing call. And we do ask that all decision makers are on the call with you. So if there's a support person or you're married, you know, somebody that needs to be there to make financial and health decisions with you, bring them with you because it's the most life-changing call you may ever have. And like Alicia said, doesn't matter whether you're a good fit for the program or not. We make sure that you're set up for the next steps. And either way, you will get something entirely new out of the call than you've ever gotten before.
Yes.
Actually look at what's working and what's not and what's stopping you. And you will actually have the chance to change the course of your life forever. I mean, that's what we do.
Yeah.
And it's so different than you could even imagine. So, and yeah, like it's the most fulfilling work for us when we hear almost on a daily basis, like, oh my gosh, this trigger's gone. Oh my gosh, that looks different. Oh my gosh, you never believe, but I have a brand new marriage overnight. Oh my gosh, you know, my daughter's back in communication with me. The relationship is severed for you. I mean, it's just like it could just keep going. Like, what do you know? I had energy all day today after 3 weeks of joining the program. Like, you know, I'm 50% better in the first 4 weeks. I'm 100% better, you know. It's like I figured out this problem on my own. Like, we've got this lady who didn't even know she was triggered because her triggers used to be so severe. And now they're like nothing. She's like, I'm just a little flustered today. And we're like, do you know you're actually totally in a full-on trigger right now?
Right.
Oh, yeah, because the triggers are just becoming no big deal.
Right.
So, I mean, guys, like your whole life is really right here for you. Your whole car is ready to be fixed. You just got to bring it into the mechanic so you can go where you want to go.
Awesome. Well, thank you again, all of you, for being here with us today, and we'll see you next time.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.